Hey guys, welcome to another Anon Gremlin video. Today we are looking at an uncommon pistol in Mass Effect Andromeda Multiplayer. We're carrying on with our reviews and we got the Phalanx. Sorry if I butcher its name there, I never know how to pronounce it. I didn't know how to pronounce it in Mass Effect 3. But anyway, let's get on to its stats. It's got 111 damage, 260 rate of fire, 12 max clip size, 84 max ammo, 52 accuracy and a very minuscule weight of 10. That is a tiny weight. As per usual, I have no modifications invested in the gun or skills invested in my character to improve it in any way to make it exactly how it is straight out of the pack. And as per usual, this gun was in Mass Effect 3. Let's discuss how it was in Mass Effect 3 before we look at it in Andromeda. And overall, the Phalanx was a very solid pistol in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It didn't excel anywhere really. It wasn't like amazing at one thing, but it was just all round solid. Everything about it was fine. A lot of people rated it quite highly. Some people didn't rate it as highly as other pistols, but I don't remember anybody saying that it was an awful gun or having terrible opinions of it. It was a fine, solid gun. Turn over to Mass Effect Andromeda, and it is a solid pistol, but I wouldn't rate it as highly as I did in Mass Effect 3. Just for several reasons. I think a lot of rare pistols and other uncommon pistols in this game are a lot better than the Phalanx damage-wise. I always talk about damage in these reviews, just because damage is what you want really. You want to be killing enemies. I think it's been nerfed on damage. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as it did on Mass Effect 3. Also, something that was quite impressive about it on Mass Effect 3 was it was quite good at long range. I can remember kind of not fully sniping enemies across the map, but it had a fair good range on it. You did quite a lot of damage at range. It was very accurate as well, so you could kill enemies at range. In Mass Effect Andromeda, it seems that it doesn't do as much damage at high ranges as it did in Mass Effect 3. I think this was kind of put into my mind by the fact I read the description of it. It was described as a civilian gun, a gun to be handled by civilians, and a weapon that was for close quarters combat, not for long range. I can remember it being good for long range in Mass Effect 3. That might be my mind playing tricks on me. But in Andromeda, it is definitely not a gun to be used at range, really. It doesn't do very much damage. It is very much close quarters. That's why I'm playing it on my Krogan, or at least that's what the description suggested to me, and from what I found with playing with it. So its damage isn't amazing. I'd still argue it does a lot more damage than most assault rifles, but that's something we've come to expect. Pistols and sniper rifles are king on this game so far. Another problem I found with it is I found myself having to strenuously pump my trigger finger a lot. I had to be very rapid on that sense. It can be quite strenuous on your fingers, but again, Master's being very critical. It has 12 bullets in its mag. That's quite an impressive magazine. I found myself maybe killing 1.5 enemies per mag, so it wasn't bad in that sense. It just felt like bullet damage per bullet, considering you have 12 bullets there, wasn't extremely great. Its max ammo is fine. I found myself running out of ammo with it a lot, but again, if you know the locations of ammo boxes on your map, this shouldn't really be a problem for you, because you can easily just resupply for all the boxes around the map. It just takes a little bit of knowledge of the environment you're playing in to make it efficient. Again, another thing, I've slagged off its damage, but look at its weight of 10. It is a minuscule weapon, and it doesn't do bad damage. It's not horrid, it's just lower damage than Mass Effect 3, it's lower than lots of pistols. But if you are looking for a lightweight weapon that does a fair bit of damage, use this. If you're very conscious of having a weapon on you, but you also like to use your skills a lot, you want your skill cooldown to be a lot lower, maybe I would suggest putting on the Phalanx, because it isn't a bad gun. It's fine, it's just not as good as other pistols. And if you want to, if you're somebody like me who often relies on your guns a lot more than your skills, I wouldn't recommend the Phalanx. But if you want something that's lightweight, this is only a weight of 10. You can always downgrade that as well with modifications. I wouldn't recommend it, because usually modifications are done on percentage weight, so it would take away 9%, which will only take away 1 weight. So that's not really worth it. It's not worth modding it to get even less weight from it, because it already is a low weight, and that wouldn't be too efficient. So the Phalanx overall isn't as good as its Mass Effect 3 predecessor. I feel that it has a lot less damage to it. It's not as good as at range as it was on Mass Effect 3, but overall its stats are decent all round. It is an all round gun again, like it was in Mass Effect 3. It's just a shame it doesn't do that much damage. Take a shot for every time I said damage in this review, because I've said it a lot. I'm sorry it's a bit rambly, but I'm trying to pump these out because I didn't get a video out for you yesterday and I have to go somewhere tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of the Uncommon Phalanx. It's fine for an uncommon. It's an all-round pistol. If you're very conscious of using skills, you want a semi-okay gun, put the Phalanx on your character and you will not go wrong. So there we go. Like, comment, subscribe, have a nice day, and leave your opinion of the Phalanx. That's what matters most to me. I like to know that I have general consensus. And another thing to mention, tomorrow is the 6th of April. There will be a patch coming out for Andromeda, so maybe I'll have to re-review some guns. So if you have any suggestions from this day forward of guns I maybe should go back and re-review that have been nerfed or improved, please do. I will always make sure to do that. So thank you very much, enjoy your day, and peace out.